in Boston for 7 years, and whenever I come back here, I want to move back. But I won't. I just got a really sweet apartment, and I'm excited. And I would never be able to afford it in Boston. But what I never imagined, and you'll hear, in these songs that I've had a lot of trouble with my love life. But I found someone. This is exciting. But I never thought it would be someone from Knoxville who drives a pickup truck and, wait for it, socially liberal, but fiscally conservative. And he's might be watching on the internet. Hi. I'm supposed to be done in time for Breaking Bad. But anyway, I've had to learn how to discuss politics with somebody who isn't just like straight up crazy liberal like me. And it turns out that I'm a bit stubborn, and it's been good practice for when we have kids, because now we can talk through anything. And yeah, I've learned that I do need to listen, because what I tend to do is, my pet peeve was people who had very, very extreme political opinions but don't actually know any of the background to back it up, and I found myself doing that. I was just taking whatever, I thought my stance would be and not budging. And don't get me wrong, there's still things that you'll see I'm very gung-ho about, but I've learned to listen, and I've learned to have civil political discussion even when I'm super passionate, and I feel like right now we should all work on that. Well, we should all, keep our passions, advocate for what we believe in a lot, but recognize that these other people with passionate opinions are human beings, and maybe we can get slightly further if we listen. So anyway, at the same time, I was thinking of Dr. Seuss' One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, and I realized that was a political song waiting to happen. So here's your Dr. Seuss political song that talks about wanting to have civilized discourse, but also maintaining a very liberal stance on certain social issues. And I wrote it today, so I'm going to forget something before I die. It's a one state, two state, red state, blue state, and you blame me state, and I blame you state, where we write all these bills and then nothing gets through state. Something has got to give. But in a shiny brand new state, a Todd Aiken who state, where if I break my ankle they won't have to amputate due to lack of medical attention, 'cause it's just too expensive state. Yeah, that's where I want to live. But not a one state, two state, red state, blue state, a you blame me state, or an I blame you state, where we write all these bills and then nothing gets through state. Yeah, something has got to give. But in my dream come true state, an accurate new state, where guys can not only marry other guys, but then they can come help me decorate, where you keep out of my uterus and I'll stay off your prostate. Yeah, that's where I want to live. Yeah, that's where I want to live. Yeah, that's where I want to live.